Good morning, everyone. So, in the last lecture, we have seen what is in the Euler's method. We have seen how to solve any differential equation. That means if we want to find out what is y of some a. Okay, just like in the first example, we have solved for y of 3. Okay, what is the thing given to us? We are provided with one differential equation. Dy by dx is equals to some f of xy. Then we are provided with this initial condition. Okay, and with the help of this, we have to find out some corresponding value of y for some value of x with the help of a given initial conditions. Okay, is there any doubt in the last lectures? If you're not having doubt, let's go for Euler's modified method. Euler's and Euler's modified method, right? In the Euler's modified method, what we have to do, we are provided with one differential equation dy by dx is equals to some f of xy with some initial conditions y of x naught is equals to y naught, right? This is say equation 1, this is what equation 2. Whatever we have done for our Euler's equation, what we have done, we have found the direct integration within the limit x naught to x1. And we have found the equation that integration x naught to x1 f of xy. And later on, we have put up the f of xy as f of x naught y naught. So because of this, there is some error actually occurs since f of x, instead of f of xy, we are substituting some constant. So here to avoid these, we are going to use a trapezoidal rule. Here also we will have an error because we are not going to find out what is f of xy. If we don't know what is exactly of xy, then we cannot find out the integration directly. But here we will reduce the error quantity of error as far as we consider for Euler's method. Okay. So here what we have to do, we have to again find out that our xn is equals to x naught plus n into h. This is fixed out. Now we have to integrate equation 1 once again, and we will get firstly y1 is equals to y naught plus integration x naught to x1 f of xy. Whatever we have done for Euler's method, we have to do the same procedure. Integrating equation 1, we get this equation. Say we can equation number 3, and now we have to find out the value of this integral. We will find out this by using our trapezoidal rule. What is a trapezoidal rule? Integration x naught to xn y dx is equals to h by 2. Okay. Now if I want to find out up from x naught to x1, what will be the integration? It is simply h by 2 y naught plus y1. This is what the value of integration within the limit x naught to x1. Now instead of having y dx, we are going to substitute Instead of y, we will substitute it as f of xy. Okay. No doubt here also we are getting some error quantity. आधी काय केलं होतं आपण f of x y ला एक constant value substitute केली होती f of x naught y naught. So here we will do integration x naught to x1 f of xy dx is equals to h by 2. Okay, what we have for getting after finding the integration of y, we are getting it is y naught plus y1. Okay, but here what we have to do, we have to write down here corresponding changes f of x naught y naught plus f of x1 y1. Okay, here for integration of y, we have written here y naught plus y1. For f of xy, we will write f of x naught y naught plus f of x1 y1. Okay, let us substitute this in our equation 3. Using this in equation 3, we can have equation 3 y1 is equal to y naught plus h by 2 f of x naught y naught plus f of x1 y1. Right? Now this is what y1 we have found. Now actually we are going to use a approximations method. So we will find out y1 raised to n plus 1, right? Because as I told you that with the help of this one also we are getting some error. So we will reduce this error with the help of approximation. That is y1 raised to n plus 1 is equals to y naught plus h by 2 f of x naught y naught f of x1 y1 raised to n. Now what is the value of n here? It is starts from 0, 1, 2 and so on. Right. So you can see here is f of x naught y naught and here is f of x1 y1 raised to 0. Okay. Now how to find out this one is y1 raised to n is nth approximation to y. That means first we will find out that is y1 raised to 1, y1 raised to 2, y1 raised to 3. What do you mean by these? These are nothing but the approximations of y which will tends to y1, right? First we will find out the correct value of y1. With the help of approximations or the iteration process, we will find out y1 and then in this way we can generalize the concept. Okay? Are you getting?
Yes, ma'am.
In the very similar way, we can find out the y2 also. What will be the formula for y2 is y2 raised to n plus 1 is equals to y naught plus h by 2 f of here it is x naught y naught, so here it will be x1 y1 plus f of x2 y2 raised to n. Okay, so in the very similar way we can generalize the concept of this integration. Uh, and then after finding this integration, we can have the solution of any differential equation. Okay. If you understood, should we go to example? Let us go for the first example. Determine the value of y here x is equals to 0.1. Given that what is given first, y of 0 is equal to 1. And what is a function given? Y dash is equals to x square plus 1. By considering h is equals to 0.05. Okay. You have to find out the value for y at 0.1. Okay. At x equal to 0.1, we have to find out considering the value of h is 0.05. Okay. First, we will find out where you will get 0.1. for xn is equals to x naught plus n into h. So what will be x1? X1 is nothing but before that x1 we'll write down what is x naught. X naught is 0 and y naught is 1. Right? So x naught is 0 plus 1 into h. What is the value of h? 0.05. And hence we get x1 is equal to 0.05. Similarly, we can find out x2 is equals to 0 plus 2 into 0.05. What will be the answer? 2 into 0.05, it will be 0.1. So for x2 we are getting 0.1, and for the value of x equal to zero point 0.1 we have to find out the value of y. Yes. So here for x equal to 0.1 we have to find out corresponding value of y. Let us proceed for the example. What we have to do? First, we will find out y1 naught. Okay. From the formula, you can see here in this formula of this one. First, we will need y1 naught. Okay. How to find out this y1 naught? With the help of our usual formula. Okay. This y1 naught we will find out with the help of our Euler's formula, and with the help of finding the value of y1 naught with Euler's formula, then we will use a Euler's modified formula. Okay, because here is y1 raised to n plus 1, here is y1 raised to n. So how to find out this y1 raised to 0? Because we are going to proceed for n equal to 0, 1, 2 and so on. So firstly we will find out y1 raised to 0 by using our Euler's formula. Y naught plus h into f of x naught y naught. Okay. So for finding this, what is the value of y naught given to us from the initial condition? It is 1. What is the value of h is 0.05. And what is f of x naught y naught? X square, that is x naught square plus 1. What is our x naught? It is 0. So we can write it as 1 plus 0.05, that we can write it as finally y1 raised to 0 is equal to 1.05. Okay, are you getting this? Why we are finding y1 raised to 0 by using Euler's method? Because we don't have any option. You can see the formula y1 raised to n plus 1. Okay, so for finding this y1 raised to n plus 1, we should first find out y1 raised to n. To find out this y1 raised to n, for this we are not having any option. We get to use our Euler's formula, and after finding this with the help of Euler's formula, we get value of y1 raised to y1 naught is equals to 1.05. Okay. Now we will proceed for the first one, that is when x1 is equal to 0.05. First we will find out corresponding value of y1 with x1, and then we will finding the next one. Okay. Let me write down the formula. Y1 raised to n plus 1 is equals to y naught plus h into f of x naught y naught plus f of x1 y1 raised to n. Put n equal to 0. After putting n equal to 0, we will get y1 raised to 1 is equal to y naught plus h by 2 f of x naught y naught plus f of x1 y1 raised to 0. Now let us put up the values. What is the value for y naught we have found is 1 from the given, and 0.05 divided by 2. What is f of x naught y naught we have found just now? It is 1 plus f of x1 y1, right? So here in the formula f of xy, what is a function f of xy provided to us is, it is simply x square plus 1. So it will be x1 square plus 1. So what will be the value? X1 square, it is 0.05, it's a square, plus y1 on, right? Plus 1. And just you can tell me the answer. What is the answer by you solving this?
1.0500. That is 1.05.
1.05. Okay. So we get y1 raised to 1 is 1.05. Okay. So similarly, we have to now find out the different values of y1. That is approximations first we have to find out. y1 raised to 1, then y1 raised to 2, y1 raised to 3, and so on. Okay. Now let us proceed for the next one. That is, we have to find out y1 raised to double dash, which is equal to y naught plus h by 2, right? F of x naught y naught plus f of x1 y1 raised to 1, right? Initially it was y1 raised to 0, which we have found by using our Euler's formula. Now we can use Euler's modified formula for next values of y1. We are just finding the very correct value, or we are just going for the uh, approximate value of y1, right? These are what our iteration process. Just like iteration process, here we are finding y1 raised to 1, y2, y1 raised to 2, and so on. So we are reaching to correct value of y1. Okay. So let us proceed to find out this y1 raised to 2. It is equal to y naught 1 plus 0.05 divided by 2. F of x naught y naught is simply 1, plus the value of f of x1 y1 raised to dash is equal to 0.05 square plus y1 dash. What is the value of y1 dash? We have got it is 1.05, right? X1 square, sorry, here it is plus 1, no? X1 square plus 1. After solving this, what you get the answer? This is 1 simply. As in the function f of xy, we are not having value of y, so that's why there is no use of y1 raised to 1. So what I get the answer y1 raised to double dash, if you see the earlier one, both are same. What you get the answer 1.05,
05.
right? So we can now say that as we are getting the same answer for x1 equal to 0.05, we are getting the y1 value is 1.05. Now let us proceed to find out the value of a y2, right? That means for x y2 we are going to find out with the help of, first we have to find out y2 naught. Okay, to find y2 we have to proceed by using Euler's formula y1 plus h f of x1 y1, right? This is what our Euler's formula. Y1 value we have got just now, it is 1.05 plus 0.05 into x1 square. What is the value of x1? We have is 0.05 square plus 1. Okay, tell me what is the value of y2 naught we are getting? Find out it and tell me the answer.
1.1.
Okay, 1.1 something.
1.1 पुढे double zero.
Double zero. Okay, so okay, fine. Now we will proceed again by using Euler's modified method. For Euler's modified method, we have to use this y2 dash is equals to y1 plus h by 2 f of x1 y1 plus next term is f of x2 y2 not, right? For n equal to 0 we have put. Okay, if we have to find out first y2 raised to 1, that is y1. What is the value of y1? We have found just is 1.05 plus 0.05 divided by 2. What is the value of f of x1 y1? It is x1 square. Okay, what is x1? 0.05. It's a square plus 1 plus f of x2 y2 naught. It is, what is the value of x2? We have found the value of x2. It is 0.1 square plus 1. Correct? Do the calculations with me and tell me the answer. Is 1 plus 0.05 square, x1 square plus 1, and here it is x2 square plus 1. There is no use of y in the function f of xy, hence we are getting like this.
One point zero seven five three.
Yes, everyone getting the same answer? बाकीचे solve करतायत का?
मॅम एक डाऊट होता.
Yes.
ते तुम्ही फर्स्ट एक्झाम्पल मध्ये एफ ऑफ एक्स नॉट वाय नॉट ची व्हॅल्यू 1 घेतली ना, ते कसं घेतलं तुम्ही?
फर्स्ट एक्झाम्पल म्हणजे कुठला?
नाही, हा ते फर्स्ट केसमध्ये x1 इज इक्वल टू 0.05 मध्ये एफ ऑफ एक्स नॉट वाय नॉट ची व्हॅल्यू 1 आणि नंतर सेकंड मध्ये एफ ऑफ x1 y1 0.05
No,
कसं
no.
घेतलं? कसं केलं ते?
You are knowing function f of xy. What is your function f of xy? कुठे आहे? फंक्शन जे आहे त्याच्यामध्ये व्हॅल्यूज पुटअप करायचे ना. y dash is equal to, what is this? Y dash is equal to f of xy.
एफ ऑफ
It
एक्स
is
वाय.
equal to x square plus 1. Right?
येस. हा.
आता इथेच व्हॅल्यूज पुटअप करायचे. एफ ऑफ एक्स वाय तुम्हाला दिलेला आहे ना. एफ ऑफ एक्स वाय काय आहे? एक्स स्क्वेअर प्लस 1. एफ ऑफ एक्स नॉट वाय नॉट काय येणार आहे? एक्स नॉट स्क्वेअर प्लस 1. जे काही एक्स नॉट ची व्हॅल्यू असेल. राईट? बरोबर.
येस
एफ ऑफ
येस
एक्स वन वाय वन काय येणार आहे? एक्स वन स्क्वेअर प्लस 1.
1. येस. ते
Okay, as I change the
ओके
values of x and y, obviously the value of f of xy will be changing, na?
ओके ओके कळालं ते. आधीच मला वाटलं ते कसं काय आलं एकदम. सॉरी मला.
You should concentrate, no? While solving the example itself, I told you the value of y dash is nothing but your f of xy. Yes, anyone having y2 dash?
Hello, ma'am.
Huh.
It is same as above 1.1. I'm getting.
Why it is same? Because actually whatever we have solved, it is not like same, no? Here it is 0.05 square plus here we have 0.1 square plus 1. Same 3 inner 9. Na? Here y2 dash whatever we have found is 1.1 na? With the help of Euler's method. Now we are using Euler's modified method to get the value of y2 in such a way that it has a minimum error. I don't know how many of you solving, otherwise we can get answer, correct answer.
No, ma'am. Y2 dash is 1.0753.
Okay. If it is same, let me put like that only, and then we will go for finding y2 too. That is y1 plus h by 2 f of x1 y1 plus f of x2 y2 dash, right? After putting n equal to 1, for n equal to 1 in the formula, we are getting this. Okay, now we are knowing value for y1, it is nothing but 1.05 plus 0.05 divided by 2 f of x1 y1. f of xy is given x1 square plus 1. जे काही x1 ची value ते put up करा. x2 square plus 1. Put up the values of x1 and x2 and find the answer. x1 x2 initially solve करताना काढलेत ना. x1 is 0.05 and x2 is 0.1. And tell me the answer. I hope we are getting the same answer, just like the earlier one. Is y22 is equal to whatever she told, it is 1.075. येणार आहे का? Solve it and tell me.
मॅम प्लीज वर स्क्रोल करता का? अजून थोडं अजून वर थोडंसं.
अजून
हां येस मॅम. ओके मॅम डन.
हॅलो मॅम.
हम्म.
हा ते पहिल्याच आन्सर बरोबर होतं मॅडम. 1.1च येतं ते y2 1चं.
हां, y21चा 1.1 येते.
हा आणि सेकंडचं पण 1.1च येतं.
ओके.
ते फर्स्ट मध्ये थोडं प्रॉब्लेम झाला त्यामुळे. सॉरी मॅडम.
I don't know how many of you solving it is. I am having a faith on you. That's why I am writing the answer. Because at least you should solve the example. That's why I am asking the question for you people. So here,
1.1च येतं मॅडम दोन्हीकडे.
इथे काय आला होता आन्सर y2 नॉट, हे बरोबर आहे का? आणि हे सेम कसं येणार ना, हे एक क्वांटिटी ऍड केलेत की आपण. हे दोन्ही सेम आहे, ठीक आहे. 1.05 इथे पण आहे, इथे पण आहे, राईट. Here
हा.
also 0.05, 0.05, right? But there should be somewhat a small difference in the values. Whatever I got, I will tell it is 1.105. It is not simply 1.1, it is 1.105. So whatever the
Yes, sir.
values I have got, I will write here. Okay, from the table, you can verify this x and y corresponding to 0, it is 1, it is by default we have given. Corresponding to 0.05, we got it is 1.05, correct? And for 0.1, it is 1.1, sorry, 1.1. 05. Okay, whatever we have found the y2 or y1 raised to 2, y1 raised to 2 is 1.05 and 2 is also 1.105, and hence we are getting this answer with the help of Euler's method as well as Euler's modified method. Okay, let us solve one more example so that whatever the doubts you have, that will be clear. And now you have to solve it very carefully. Use your calci to solve the examples. dy by dx is equal to x square plus y of 0 is equal to 1. This is given to us. We have to find out y of 0.02. Considering h is equals to 0.01. आता function काय असणार आहे dy by dx is nothing but your function ना from the values whatever we have provided. dy by dx is nothing but f of xy which is equal to x square plus y. Okay, we have solved the examples for using Euler's method also. In the methods also we have assumed what is dy by dx, it is f of xy. What is x naught, it is 0. What is y naught, it is 1. H is 0.01. From where x naught and y naught we have found from the initial conditions. This is x naught, this is y naught. X naught is 0, y naught is 1. Now first we will proceed to find out xn is equals to x naught plus n into h. What will be x1? X1 is 0 plus h, that is 0.01. So we will get x1 is 0.01. So x2 is equal to 2 into 0.01, that is 0.02. What will be x3? 0.03, like that. And what we have to find out? Value of y we have to find out for 0.02. Up to x2 we have to find out. Okay. First, we will proceed to find out y1 naught with the help of Euler's method. Here you have to use, by using Euler's method, we have to find out y1 naught, which is equal to so what is the value of y naught? It is 1 plus 0.01, right? F of x naught y naught. How to find out f of x naught y naught? It is x square plus 1. That is x naught square plus 1, sorry, plus y naught. Okay, what is the value of x naught? It is 0. 1 plus 0.01, y naught is 1. So we will get simply it is 1.01. The value of y1 raised to 0. And if we get y1 raised to 0 from Euler's method, then we can proceed to find out the next values, that is y1 raised to n plus 1, that we are going to use Euler's modified method. Okay, for n equal to 0, this formula becomes y1 raised to 1 is equal to y naught plus h by 2 f of x naught y naught plus f of x1 y1 raised to 0. Okay, here we are having the value of y, so it is affecting now. Now you will get different answer. It is 0.01 divided by 2 f of x naught y naught is x naught square plus y naught, that is 1, plus here we will get x1 square plus y1. Now you are knowing what is the value of x1 square plus y1 naught. Just put up the values and tell me the answer. y1 raised to 1. What is the value of x1? We have it is 0.01 square plus y1 naught. y1 naught just now we have found. It is 1.01.
1.01, ma'am. Y1.
y11 is equal to 1.01.
01.
Similarly, let us find out y1 double 2. If you are getting the same answer, then we'll stop the procedure. This is what we are finding the very correct answers of y1. With the help of approximation, we are reaching for correct answer of y1. y0 plus h by 2 f of x naught y naught plus f of x1 y11. Here we are getting y naught is 1 plus 0.01 divided by 2 f of x naught y naught. That is x naught square plus y naught plus x1 square plus y11. All values you are knowing, just put up the values and tell me the value of y1 double dash.
It is same, ma'am. 1.01.
Hmm. Okay, if it is same, so we can stop the procedure and we can write corresponding to x1 equal to 0.01, we get y1 is equal to 1.01. Make a bracket for this because we are having different values. Here we are finding y1 raised to 0 also, y1 raised to 1, y1 raised to 1, y1 raised to 2 and so on. So hence make a bracket for this so that it will be easy to understand what is the answer. Now let us proceed to find out y2. For finding y2, first we should find out y2 naught, which first we have to evaluate it by using our Euler's method. Okay, y1 we have found it is 1.01 plus h is 0.01, x1 square is 0.01 square plus value for y1 we have calculated at 1.01, and let me write down y2 naught, it is equal to 1.02. I hope you are getting the same. Somewhere 1.02, like maybe it is 1.0201
Yes.
like.
Yes, ma'am. Y2 naught is 1.02.
Okay. Now we are going to use our Euler's modified method to find out the correct answer for this. So for that we have to use it is y1 is equals to y1 plus h by 2 f of x naught y naught plus f of, so here it is f of x1 y1 and f of x2 y2 naught. y1 is 1.01 plus 0.01 divided by 2 f of x1 y1 it is 0.01 bracket is square plus value of y1 1.01 plus x2 we have found is 0.02, it's a square plus y2 dash we are finding it is 1.02. Add them and divide by 2 and tell me the answer.
One point zero two, ma'am.
Okay, 1.02. Right. So you can find out for next, that is y22, and then if you are getting the same answer, so we can stop the procedure and we can make a table for values of x and y. Okay. Let us proceed to find out y22. Write the formula and tell me the answer. What will be the formula? Y22 is equal to y1 plus h by 2 f of x1 y1 plus f of x2 y2 raised to 1. All values you are knowing what is y1, what is function. Just put up these values and find out the answer. This is what x1 square plus y1, here also x2 square plus y2 dash. Y22 we are getting again, it is 1.02. So we can now prepare the table for values of x and y. Here are the values of x and y. The first one we got, it is 0, 1. Next is 0.01, 0.02. For 0.01, what we got, the answer is 1.01. Correct? Is there any doubt? For Euler's modified method and the examples Euler's method. In the next lecture, we will go for finding by using Taylor series method. Okay, what was the change in Euler's and Euler's modified method? Here we have put up the value of f of x y as f of x naught y naught, but here we have used it as a f of x naught y naught plus f of x1 y1. In this way, we have found the next method, that is Euler's modified method. Okay, any doubt for solving the examples?
No, ma'am.
Okay, if not, you can leave the meeting. We will see the next method in the next lecture. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.